Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. That puts all the traffic going up that side. Is that something that I want to do? We could then upgrade this road here to a 4-lane road. Look at that stream of tarmac coming up through there. That might help. And I could do the same on this one. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's have a look. That, unfortunately, cannot be a 4-lane road. It can't come out through unless I upgrade. Let's see what happens if I upgrade that one there. If I upgrade this one to a 4-lane road, that now works. That one can stay as a 4-lane road and it can come up to there. And my trucks are still able to do everything that I need them to do. They're not able to do everything I need them to do over this side. Let's have a look. What have I done? You need to go over there so then you can run. Why aren't you coming back through here? Why are you coming down there instead of turning off? You shouldn't be doing that. You're going around a loop here, which you... Oh, I know why. It's because that one's on the wrong side of the road. That one right there is on the wrong side of the road. If I was to change this over here, like that, that does allow me to use that truck stop there. Right, that then allows me to use the truck stop even though it's on the wrong side of the road over there. Which is absolutely fine. That is going to work out quite nicely. The rest of this in here, we've got traffic sort of has been moved a bit. I've got some 4-lane roads going up this way. And they're looking pretty good. I mean, what we could do is we could do a 3-lane one-way down through the middle here, because I've already got that as a 2-lane. Is that going to help? Let's have a look. Let's drop it down through here, and we'll just upgrade. It'll stay going in the same direction as it is right now. That one's going to come down here. That one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. You. Like that. This great big loop that I've got going all the way round has now been upgraded massively all the way through. Apart from that 4-lane road right there. So I'm going to go back to this and just double check that everything is working as it should. That one's going further away rather than coming down here, which I kind of needed it to do previously. So it's got a little bit further to drive, but I don't think that's actually going to hurt it, going just that little bit extra distance. They do seem to be able to cope with it. So we've got a much, much bigger city layout here. This bit here is still choked. That there is still choked up quite badly. Let's go to you again, and nobody's coming down this way. So if I was to upgrade that there to only a 3-lane one-way, what's it going to do? And I could also do the same here. I could keep this as one-way as well. Ooh, I can't change that to one-way. That needs to be changed to a 4-lane road then. You've got to be changed like this. You're going out that way for a 4-lane road, and then you're going to go down into a 2-lane road on that one. That's giving us a lot more freedom for everything that we want. And then I got the one-way coming out onto there. Let's get rid of that a second. And we want to double check our route is still going kind of where we want. It's going further afield over here than I would like. It's not able to come from there and get across into the right lane. It's not going from there out onto this side. It's going into the middle lane instead of over onto that side. The only way I could change that, I suspect, is to put this one as a 3-lane road as well. Let's try that. I'll take you there, 1-way, 3-lane. Let's upgrade you a little bit. And I will see if it... yeah, okay. That one, if I upgrade that to a 3-lane 1-way, that does work. That keeps the trucks running through and going past all of the stations that I want them to go through. And if you have a look at the traffic now, we've got a couple of little spots for traffic in here that is not ideal. But generally speaking, traffic seems to flow pretty freely right through this city. If you're having a look here, the worst point now is that junction right there. I've got 1-way... No, I've got a 4-lane road there. It's coming through.
Industry is developing marvelously, but Dr. Elena, Romania's greatest scientist, is convinced the country's economic output could grow much faster than the boldest predictions. The huge refinery is capable of refining far greater amounts of crude oil, and the giant steel mill can smelt even more iron ore. The Republic is rich in manifold resources. Sadly, the only one the land is not blessed with is iron. It has to be imported from Allied bloc countries in exchange for other industrial products.
Import 50 iron ore and produce steel from it. Hire an additional 50 workers for the steel mill. That should be relatively straightforward. So we're going to start bringing in iron ore. We need to get the ore over there to the Bucharest steel mill. We also need to hire an additional 50 workers for the steel mill, which means that we've got to bring them in from over there. So we got 2 choices. We can either... Well, actually, we got 3 choices. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. We can have the boats bring iron ore up to the oil refinery port, and we can make use of that one as well. Sort of maybe have 2 ports or something up here. I'm not quite sure, but I don't think that is really something that we want to do. We've got the Constanza export down here, which takes the plastic goods away from here, which we've got over there. We've got the Constanza chemical plant. So those items are brought over to here, which in turn are then turned into the iron ore, which is then transported all the way up to there. So we could take that via road up round that way. We could build a new railway, which would go from there all the way up. It would actually run from here over to here and then up to that way. So we have a second railway track. Or we could have the goods being brought through to that one and then transported via train and then via truck. I don't think we'll do that. We keep the trains running where they are. We need to have people coming from Bucharest over to the steel mill over here. We've got Galati over here, and we've got Constanza. So what I'd like to do first is I'd actually like to join up some road networks between that one and that one over there, so that we've got the 2 cities connected. That's the very first thing that I would like to do. Now, we've got a 1-way system now that runs through Bucharest, and it seems to work fairly well. The traffic does seem to be flowing reasonably well up through here as well. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy to kind of leave that as it is. Now, the other thing that I want to do is I need to establish where we're going to have a road that runs through Bucharest so that it can go on to the next bit. And what I was actually thinking is maybe we could do this as a bypass, because a lot of cities do have bypasses. But then I was thinking, no, I don't want to do that. So I don't actually want to have bypass. I don't want to do it like that. What we will do is, because we've got this big 1-way loop that runs all the way through here, that's not 1-way there on that road, but that's because of our system here, because we got this one. So that one needs to sort of go up there. I could actually change that to 1-way so that it is only going in this direction, and then this one here would end up going over onto the next road. And I was seriously considering doing that, because if I was to bring this over here like this, and we go with the 1-way street right there, and instead of having it like that, if I was to have this as a 1-way street like that, and turn that one round and put that one to there, turn that one and put that one there, and then have this one here and put that through there, that's going to change this one a little bit. That's going to bring that one through there like that. So it runs through those two. And then it comes along here and it heads up through there. So I kind of like that idea. So we've extended this one-way system out a little bit. The reason that I want to do that is because I'd like to have this as the main road that's coming out of here. And in order to do that, I'm going to need to delete those two so that I can have the main road moving over here. So I want to get rid of that road at a cost of 600,000 and that road at a cost of that 100,000. And then we're going to take a 4-lane road from here. This is going to be a straight one. And that's going to go to that point right there, like that. And then I'm going to take another one, and that one's going to go over there, like that. So I've got this extra little bit of 4-lane road that's coming over this side. Then we've got that one down there. So this 4-lane road over here, I can just extend that one out a little bit, and that can run straight out that way, like that. There's a couple more buildings that got to be removed. But what I've got now is I've got a road that runs right straight through the city, but then I've also got another road that comes back in, and then it goes up that way, and we've got our one-way system that heads over there and comes back down onto this before it heads out onto this big open road that goes over here. And that big open road, I'm actually wanting to put that one as a 6-lane highway. So I'm going to bring that back over here. We're going to go to highway like this, and I am going to upgrade that one fully to 6 lanes. So that one's going to go there like that, and it's going to go over there like that, so that we've got a really, really big highway on there. Then in through Alexandria over here, I'm not going to go with the one-way systems, despite the fact that this city could probably do with them. Instead, what I'm going to do with this one is I am just going to go with 4-lane roads through the city like this, kind of in some of these main areas. So we build a bit of a loop that will run through. I do this all at once, so then it's got time to recover and improve the various streets and roads and stuff a little bit later on. You can see we're already... all of the buildings are very, very quickly improving on this. I'm not going to go any further than that. I'm going to take you there, though, and that one is going to extend across there, like that, so that we've got that bit going right the way through, and you are going to also extend there, so that we've got another little bit of grid right there. Okay, that I'm happy with, and that city's going to very, very quickly grow on there. Next up, I want 6-lane highway out over this way. So we're going to go on here. That's got to be 6 lanes. So I want to go to there, and I want to upgrade, and we're going to go like that. That is going out of the city. And then I move over this way. We take our 6-lane over here, and I will take that one. We'll go for the natural curves, and we'll bring this in over this way like this. And I want to extend that out, and I want to join up with this town over here. Now, this one, we've got nothing on here at the moment. We've got no upgrade. So first up, how am I going to want to do this? I would say that we are going to leave the town as it is, apart from a cross in the middle. That's the bit that I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade this. That's going to be 4-lane road through there like that and out to there. And then it's going to be this bit over here, which is also going to be 4-lane. And that's going to upgrade in a cross down through there like that. And it's going to be all the way through the town. I'm not going to change any other bits in that city. That's just going to go like that. So we've got that nice big upgraded cross right there in the middle. And then you over here, we're going out to the port. And we're going everywhere over there. I'm going to upgrade that one to a 4-lane road. Just like that. There. Beautiful. It's a thing of beauty right there. That's also going to be upgraded. And I'm going to upgrade this bit over here like this. And that one I'm not going to upgrade. That's the upgrades that I'm going to do there. So no more upgrading. Next up, we need to get that road there has got to join all the way over to this road over here, which is the far end of what we were doing on this side. First up, though, let's go there and upgrade that to 6 lane. Then we'll take that one, and we need to bring you all the way over. So I mean, to get this, first of all, we're going to go across this track. That's the first bit that I need to do, is I need to get that to go across there. So that one's got to go over the track, like that. And then from there, we can start taking this out across this one over here. So we just sort of go like that, and it's mostly straight running along here. Don't have to do too much on this. And out to that bit there, if I bring you in round like that, that's a beautiful little curve on there. And I've now got a 6-lane road that connects Bucharest with Galati. Galati, I think. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. I've now got a 6-lane road that connects the two. And if we head out over this way, do I have any traffic going to use that road yet? There will be soon. There they go. I reckon that vehicle right there is going to go and use this new road. It's going to go straight across there. It's going to go straight across onto there. And he's going to go out and use the new road. Go on, you know you want to. No! Ah, you've let the team down, dude. You've let the side down. That one's not. He's not. What about you? What about the car? I'm looking for the first person that is going to venture onto this huge, great, big expanse of tarmac. There they are. They're coming up this side. I got 2 of them. 2 of them are keen to travel on the new road. Keen to take on the miles of tarmac. And here we go. There's more traffic coming in now. And they are heading across and joining the 2 towns together. So next, I'm going to want to be able to join this town and this town over here. And I've got 4-lane roads going over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to that one. And I'm actually going to upgrade. That's going to upgrade to country road there. So then they will change. They automatically change some of it over to street at some point. And I'm going to take that one. And we're going to go with the country road. So I'll extend this out. And that's going to come over to here as well. Can't upgrade that because of collisions. Let's pause that a minute. Remove those roads like that, and then go back to here. We'll put that one on there. We will put this one out a little bit from there. We'll put that one over to there. And then we'll connect that one around like that. And then that road there needs to be connected over to the town over here. So we want to bring this one here. This one's got to sort of come along the coastline over this way. And this one's going to be a little bit more difficult for us to kind of bring through. We're going to have to dig some cuttings and sidings and things like that in order for this one to be able to get all the way over to where we want to go. We're going to have to also chop through a whole load of forest right here, which is not necessarily the best thing. But I suppose we are going to have a nice view as we go driving along this way. There is that on, you know, for the plus side of it. And we'll bring you over to there. And that one will join in like that. And then from there, we go up that way. Extends all the way out over to there, and I just need a bridge. So we'll bring you across here, extend you out to a bridge across there, and doesn't like that idea. So what we want to do is we want to bring that out over to here, bring that as straight as we can, and we'll have the best road that we can do on here. Right, we want the decent road on there like that. Cement bridge, 320 kilometers an hour. Iron bridge, 180. Stone bridge, 90. I could just do it with an iron bridge. Like, we don't need to go with the extra 100,000 on there. But I do have $100 million still. So I think we'll be all right for that. What's that? Oh. Could not connect all... Ah. Right, well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? So what we got to do is we've actually got to build this up. I've got to ramp this up into the air in order to be able to build the bridge all the way across, which we've never actually had to do that before. So we want to bring you out to this point, to about there. But what I want to do is I want to take that one. I want to bring you up like that. There. And then I want to extend that one over to here. I don't want to do that. I want to... Well, that's not going quite how I want it to go. There, I want to bring that one up like that, and we will have that bridge there. I don't need it quite as high as that. We could put it like that, I guess. That doesn't seem quite natural, does it? Or we can do it like that. Okay, cancel that idea for a minute. We've got a road over there. So what I'm also going to want to do is I'm going to want to build a road from this direction. So we'll bring you over here like this. And then that one will go to about there. And then it's going to go around this way. So it's kind of lined up there, ready. That's where I want it. But then this one... That's going up like that. Now, I've already started that one as a bridge. That's not really what I wanted there. I suppose I could bring it to that point. Let's go there. We'll do that. And we're not going stone. We're going to go one of those. So we're going to stop that one there. There's the bridge. And then I go from here. That's what I need. And I bring that one. I got to connect it. There. Connect that one onto there. That's much better. Now we've got like a decent arch going right the way across this river. That's actually a lot better, isn't it? And we can go with that one. This is the one that I'd actually really like. Is that stone concrete construction type thing right there. 3.2 million that's going to cost me. Is worth it. It's worth every penny. There we go. And that isn't blocking anything. That's going to allow the shipping traffic to come through as well. That is a beautiful bridge. That is absolutely beautiful. And we've now connected all of the cities. Yes, it's a little bit of a long run there. It might be better if we were able to put like a shortcut through there. But I don't think we need to. We've got a connection between the cities, and that's the bit that actually counts. So long as we can keep that connection there, I don't think the rest of it matters quite as much. So next up, now that we've got the oil coming to the Constanza chemical plant, we need those goods going from there over to Constanza export so that we get the ore coming in. That's what we need here next. But we also need people coming in over here. So that's another thing that we're going to want over here, which is another next. And... we've already got the Constanza port right here. Now, I got one boat that goes between those two. And I'm seriously considering not building a railway track in here, but going more for the boat traffic instead. If we were to have boat traffic running from there, it does have to go all the way round, which is rather a long trip. Whereas the train is a lot more direct. I know that I've got the super fast track there. I wouldn't do a super... if I was going to do this, I wouldn't do a super fast track. We'd take it from here. I think we... to start with, we want to build some... actually, no, we don't need to do that either. We've got Galati East over here. I can have a boat running between there and over to here. Like, it does have to go right the way round. What boats have we got? What can we do this with? Our cargo boat's right here. We've got the Viola right there. No. The Axalp right there is 30k. That's 27. You can take 200. You can take 175. That one takes 220. That takes 240. That is a very big boat. 220 right there. This is the one that we would want, I'd say, is the Axalp. I think that one would work quite nicely. Loading speed times 60, loading speed times 100. It's quite a different sort of boat, that one is. And this one here just takes everything. Does 32k. It's a slow loading speed. Carries 130. This one carries 220. This one is 175. I'm thinking the 220, because that one will take that, and it will take the ore as well. If I had 3 of those boats running the route, we go from Constanza Port over to Galati East. Actually, no, we don't. We go from Constanza Port, we go to a port that we build here. And from there, we run back to Galati East and then over to Constanza Port. That is a long run. But if we had 3 boats doing that trip, that would probably work. Let's just see. What are they like with the shipping traffic right here? So, he's coming in there. Just want to speed that one up a little bit. I just want to see what he's like when he comes into the port. Slides on in there. And then loads up. He's only taking 121 oil there. So he's taking all of the oil that's available. I mean, we do have some oil being moved from here. Oh, no, that's oil coming in. All of the oil is coming in. No, not all of the oil. Yeah, we've got the stuff coming from the trains that's coming into here. Anyway, it is flowing. It's moving. It's doing what we want it to do. So I need you. What do I do with this one? Do I do that? I've either got to just set up some shipping routes and build a harbour up over here, which is a relatively straightforward thing to do. If we set up that shipping route, we go from here and then we set up the harbour so that we've got the iron ore coming in and we can make use of it over there. Or I build a brand new train route. Now, the reason that I'm seriously considering the boats is that's canal construction site, which indicates to me that we'll be building a canal through here, which is going to get in the way of any trains that we might want to do. So this is why I'm thinking that we should go for a port up here. Now, that one down there, Galati East Port right there, I've got one harbour on there. Build a large dock. Cargo, main building, small dock, large dock. Right. I can build a large dock out there. I can build one out that side. I can build one out that side. That's where we want to build a large dock. Out over there, and I want to build another one over here, like that. And then I want to go to landing, large dock, dock outside of navigable waters. Ah. Well, that's not quite so helpful then, is it? Cargo, large dock. I got to bring that one out that way, like that. And I got to do the same with that one so that we can put the things into navigable waters. So we can take the landings, I can put one there, and I can put one there. So I've got extra space for boats on that harbour. And then we want to come over to this one over here, and I'll go to you, Constanza Port. I've got a large dock on here already. I don't think I need more than just the one large dock on there. I think that one is actually going to be fine. So I will leave that one as it is. And we want to build another harbour over this way. Now, I don't think building a harbour here is going to be enough. So we're going to, as we're going to want a bridge coming across the river. Well, unfortunately, folks, that is all we've got time for today. Sometimes even our fantastic pilots, train drivers, and lorry drivers, and bus drivers, and boat drivers, and all the other drivers need a little bit of rest. So while they rest up and have a cup of tea, if you've enjoyed the episode, could you please head down below and give us a like? And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.